Hey guys, wanted to make a short video, my predictions for WWE to, Extreme Rules 2015. Willow's here, and she wants to go to bed, but, came up with this video, my buddy Jason Callan on Facebook and YouTube, gave me a little bit of inspiration to do it. Pretty good guy. Met him on Facebook and watched his YouTube video for, about a couple weeks. He's a pretty good guy, a pretty decent guy. And, like I said, gave me the inspiration to do this video about my, predictions for WWE Extreme Rules 2015. Like I said, just a short video. I'm not gonna get into 10-minute little discussions here about each match. I'm gonna spend 10 minutes talking about each match, anything like that. But let's let you know the kickoff show starts at 7 o'clock on Sunday, and the regular show starts at 8. So I guess we'll just get into the card here. And first match is Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, the Brass Ring Club, versus New Day. Probably have to give that one to Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. I don't see the New Day getting the title on their first title match. I don't know. Maybe they would, but I don't see it happening. I think this is their first title match. Probably if Tyson Kidd and Cesaro drop, they're probably gonna drop to the Luchadors, the Luchador Dragons, I think. Cesaro and I'm sorry. Sin Cara and God, I can't flip and remember his name. Anyway, the NXT guys, they're really awesome. They do that. They do a lot of good flippy shit. Can't for the life of me remember. Kalisto, Sin Cara and Kalisto. I'm thinking that if Tyson Kidd and Cesaro drop the belt, it's probably going to be to them. Anyway, next up we got a Chicago Street Fight versus Ambrose, Dean Ambrose and Luke Harper. I don't know, probably going to have to give that to Ambrose. Ambrose is crazy, probably wants it a little bit more than Luke Harper. Probably be able to pull out a little bit more of the stops than Luke Harper. Probably would venture that Dean Ambrose could get a little bit more extreme than Luke Harper could. I don't know. I would imagine that. I think Ambrose really needs the win, so I hope he wins, but I'm just going to give that one to Ambrose. And the third one on the list here I have is Daniel Bryan versus Bad News Barrett, and well, we don't know anything official yet if this is even going to be a match. I've been hearing reports all week about Daniel Bryan being injured, or he's not injured, he's banged up, he's injured, he's banged up, he's banged up, he's injured. I don't know. If it's on, I'd probably have to give it to Daniel Bryan. I don't think they're just going to give it to, Bad News Barrett right away after Daniel Bryan just won it. Like I said, that's even if the match is even there, so they might do something entirely different during that time slot. Or maybe they'll do, I don't know, maybe a King of the Ring tournament for it. For the match, or they'll decide that they'll decide the Intercontinental title in some sort of different way where they're stripping the title of Daniel Bryan once again. I don't know. If something comes up before Sunday, which I'm making this video Friday night. Making a video Friday night, so if anything comes up between now and Sunday, you'll probably know before I do anyway, so that takes care of that there. And fourth thing I have on here is the Divas Championship match is Nikki Bella versus Naomi. I don't know. I probably don't see Nikki Bella dropping the belt. For some reason, I think they're gonna probably do a little storyline between Nikki and Brie and end up another split of the Bellas again for a while. Brie will pick the title up. I mean, I could see Naomi winning it. She just went heel, you know. She's been doing some different kind of heel stuff to get to the top. She's been having some pretty good matches, in my opinion, for the past couple weeks here, and I could see her winning, but like I said, I could also see Nikki not dropping, so I don't know. I really don't really pay too much attention to the Divas on WWE. I really care about. I usually watch more of the Divas on NXT, and that with, you know, Bayley and Charlotte and Sasha and Becky Lynch, and you know, good for them. They really do put on a good show. Them sometimes they even pull the male competitors out of the water, way out of the water, even on NXT. I mean, that one match, I think it was NXT TakeOver, that was the Fatal 4-Way between Charlotte, Sasha, Becky, and Bayley. I think it was them. But that was an incredible match anyway. That's a different tangent than I meant to be on. And like I said, I give the Divas title. I choose Nikki on that one. Fifth here on the list, then I got a Kiss Me Arse match, and not really fond of the whole concept of that. To be honest with you, the whole kiss my ass type of deal. You know, I was a 90s kid. I was grew up with the whole Attitude Era. I grew up in the Attitude Era, you know, so back in the day, this kind of match would be, you know, pretty normal, but for now, and in my opinion, in 2015, I think this kind of kiss my ass, kiss me arse match probably should have stayed back in the Attitude Era. Seems a bit silly, but gotta give that one to Ziggler. You know, guy works his ass off week in and week out. You know, he's the show off. That's Ziggler. I gotta give it to Ziggler, you know. A lot of people say Sheamus is, you know, looks a bit stupid. I don't know. To me, I didn't look any stupider than before, but I think he looks a little bit better than what he did before. I really like that new entrance music he's got going on, and I like the mohawk. Seen pictures of him with the mohawk not spiked up, you know. Looked a little bit better than when it did when he was, you know, kind of looked like a little bit like a rooster with it all spiked up like he did, but I don't know, I like it not spiked up. He looked a little bit better, but anyway, that's the Kiss Me Arse match. I'm going to go with Ziggler on that one, as the video is getting a little longer than I expected. Get the second and last match here. Last man standing match. You see, if you see I'm looking over here, it's because I got the stuff written down. I try to have everything written down because I tend to be a little bit scatterbrained, or, you know, shy on camera, and I like to keep everything written down so I have something to go off of. And anyways, last match, last man standing, Roman Reigns versus the Big Show. Not particularly fond of the feud. It's been going on way too long. I think they should give Reigns something a little bit more fresher than the Show. Not to say Show's bad. I mean, there's opponents that work well with Show, and he has really good matches with them. Personally, I like his, I like his matches with Mark Henry. I think they're pretty good paced for him. Roman Reigns is a guy who wants to go in there, who wants to run around and spear the hell out of you, punch the hell out of you. Kind of match isn't set up for Big Show, I got to give that one to Reigns. He took a loss at WrestleMania, with the whole cash in him. Everybody knows. I mean, you've had to have seen it or heard about it. Got the cash in there. So, gotta give that one to Reigns. I don't know. I think it'd probably be a decent match. I don't see why not. Reigns is he's always Reigns is a little always for me, good or bad. He's not my favorite. I don't hate the guy. I don't really sit here and put too much on the guy. I don't sit here and say he's the worst wrestler. He's being pushed too much. Well, maybe he's being a little bit pushed too much to be made to look really super strong. A little bit too much, but it don't bother me. I got my favorite wrestlers. Reigns ain't my favorite, but he sure is not my worst favorite or my worst wrestler. Giving that one to Reigns. Title match is the last thing here. World Heavyweight Championship title between Seth Rollins and Randy Orton in a steel cage where the RKO is banned. Kind of disappointed the RKO is banned, had a pretty decent spot there last Monday where Randy Orton caught Seth Rollins with RKO off the cage. That was a really, really decent spot. Probably one of the better RKOs I have ever seen. And then in my opinion, kind of even tops the RKO at WrestleMania. I think the RKO on Monday night with the steel cage was better than WrestleMania, and everyone talks up that WrestleMania RKO, so, like I said, I really think that I like that one better, but anyway, getting right into that one. That's not going to be a clean win either way. No, I'm saying too much. It's not going to be a clean win either way. Someone's going to interfere, or Kane is going to favor one guy or the other. He's been getting a little bit pissed off week in and week out by Seth Rollins acting like a douche. You've all seen it. Kane's getting a little bit pissed off on Seth Rollins, so, may or may not interfere there, You also, may get somebody else interfering in there, or whatever. I don't know, as far as that goes, I wouldn't get your hopes up on Seth Rollins losing the belt this early. A lot of people are thinking, Seth Rollins is going to drop the title to Randy Orton real quick here, but, I don't. I think he'll end up keeping that till, I don't know, probably, maybe even till Brock Lesnar comes back into the picture, might have it, I don't know. But I know I don't see him losing it here either way. Like I said, I know it's not going to be a clean win either way. If it is, I'd be surprised, but I don't see it being clean either way, so, that's that. I think I went through everything. Of course, if, if that match between Daniel Bryan and Bad News Barrett doesn't happen and they put something completely, totally different in there, you know, of course it's not going to be in this video because I don't know anything about it, but, like I said, yeah, you know, I noticed I got my, Bray Wyatt t-shirt on, you know, we don't know whether we're going to see or hear from him during Extreme Rules. I'd like to think we would, but I'm not sure if we're going to hear or see from him. Find out who he's been talking to the last few weeks, you know, if you've been reading the websites and everything, you know, that the rumors are Ryback, but I'm not exactly sure there. Wouldn't be the worst feud for him. Probably be pretty decent. But anyways, I made this video way longer than I expected to. It's probably a whole scatterbrain type of thing, you know, 16 minutes I'm seeing here on the video. 16 minutes. I'm sorry the video ran that long. This has been my Extreme Rules 2015 WWE predictions video, which you can get for free this month for new subscribers on the WWE Network, which usually costs $9.99. You're welcome, WWE. It's free this month for new subscribers, and I have to say thank you for watching my video, my scatterbrain predictions video, and doing a little bit better talking to the camera, so maybe I'll even put a results video up, you know, I wouldn't get your hopes up. Like I said, thanks for watching, thanks for taking the time to watch my video, and I'll see you next time.